Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. You're most unhappy. Customers are your greatest source of learning. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. The internet is becoming the town square for the global village of tomorrow. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. If you can't make it good, at least make it look good. Information technology and business are becoming inextricably interwoven. I don't think anybody can talk meaningfully about one without the talking about the other. The world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. I failed in some subjects in exam, but my friend passed in all. Now he is an engineer in Microsoft and I am the owner of Microsoft. Life is not fair. Get used to it. Patience is a key element of success. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. The best way to prepare for a future in the computer industry is to learn as much as possible about programming. The most amazing philanthropists are people who are actually making a significant sacrifice. Be nice to nerds. Chances are you'll end up working for one. It's fine to have social networks, but you have to use them cautiously. In 3 years, every product my company makes will be obsolete. The only question is whether we will make them obsolete or somebody else will. The belief that the world is getting worse, that we can't solve extreme poverty and disease, isn't just mistaken, it is harmful. I'm a great believer that any tool that enhances communication has profound effects in terms of how people can learn from each other and how they can achieve the kind of freedoms that they're interested in. The advance of technology is based on making it fit in so that you don't really even notice it, so it's part of everyday life. I'm a big believer that as much as possible, and there's obviously political limitations, freedom of migration is a good thing. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. The key for us, number 1, has always been hiring very smart people. Drones overall will be more impactful than I think people recognize in positive ways to help society. Our success has really been based on partnerships from the very beginning. If you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. I believe that if you show people the problems and you show them the solutions, they will be moved to act. I think it's fair to say that personal computers have become the most empowering tool we've ever created. They're tools of communication, they're tools of creativity, and they can be shaped by their user. The internet is not just on anything. It's a collection of things, of numerous communications and networks that all speak the same digital language. I believe in innovation, and that the way you get innovation is you fund research and you learn the basic facts. I'm a great believer in the promise and opportunities of the future. I have been struck again and again by how important measurement is to improving the human condition. If all my bridge coach ever told me was that I was satisfactory, I would have no hope of ever getting better. How would I know who was the best? How would I know what I was doing differently? I think it's fair to say that personal computers have become the most empowering tool we've ever created. They're tools of communication, they're tools of creativity, and they can be shaped by their user. If GM had kept up with technology like the computer industry has, we would all be driving $25 cars that got 1000 mpg. The general idea of the rich helping the poor, I think, is important. Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself. Capitalism has worked very well. Anyone who wants to move to North Korea is welcome. The world is getting better, but it's not getting better fast enough, and it's not getting better for everyone. I am a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Innovation is moving at a scarily fast pace. We've got to put a lot of money into changing behavior. Climate change is a terrible problem, and it absolutely needs to be solved. It deserves to be a huge priority. Software innovation, like almost every other kind of innovation, requires the ability to collaborate and share ideas with other people, and to sit down and talk with customers and get their feedback and understand their needs. If I'd had some set idea of a finish line, don't you think I would have crossed it years ago? The PC has improved the world in just about every area you can think of. Amazing developments in communications, collaboration, and efficiencies